playing some multiplayer tonight. So let me show you what's going on with some of this new stuff that we have added. There's a lot. I still have no idea what auto enhance is. I want to say that you pick a card from your cards, you set it in this slot, and then you set the settings to auto enhance it, and as you grab the cards, it like puts them together for you. I think that's what that is, but I could be wrong. Um, let's take a look at some of these abilities we got going on here. So these are the abilities for Mage. Currently, my stone attack power is 9646 with 3208 break with 675% magic and 64% element bonus. Let's see. My ultimate's hitting fairly hard. Some of the auto abilities that they have: Clutch, Faith, Veil, Regen. What's up? What's up? How's it going, guys? So we have Clutch, Faith, Regen, Veil, Enhanced Water, Enhanced Wind, Enhanced Earth, Resist Water 45%, Resist Earth. That's off of a poo-poo. The HP up is probably off my cards as well, so that'll change depending on your cards. Let's see. We have Painful Break, Exploit Weakness, Improve Criticals, and some of those are off of the weapon as well. And then obviously, we have the damage up for the standard multiplayer stuff. Let me show you the weapon real fast. You get Improved Criticals as one of your passives. The other one is Painful Break. So you get both of these passives. They're pretty awesome. This is probably the best staff in terms of damage. These two abilities right here are going to add a lot to your damage. Mage is a beast. The water bonus is sweet. Yeah. See, okay. I did a run where I played against an 8-panel mage, and basically what I did was, instead of going all out on the boss at the end and going ham, I just did one VNF and passed and let him have the kill. And basically I did like 5 to 10k less damage than he did with like straight shots. I did a normal hit for 100k and he did a normal hit for 110k. The reason that is because the Painful Break off of this staff makes up for... Actually, I don't even think that's off of the staff. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, so the Painful Break off the staff makes up for a lot of the damage lost. Painful Break adds a tremendous amount of damage, and when you're comparing magic attack that's like completely equal, Painful Break is always going to add like so much more damage. I missed that last question. I'll get to it in just a second. I'm sorry. So here's my dancer the way it's going right now. I'm missing one skill panel, and as you can see, I'm like 18,000 roughly earth from getting it. So I've been using this earth setup on my Black Mage. Hey, what's up? What's up, guys? How long will Black Mage stay viable as an attacker? I'm not sure. The stronger mage shows will be coming. Okay, so Black Mage stays relevant pretty much until Maging comes into the meta. Once Maging comes into the meta, like, that pretty much is the end of the game for basically all of the mage class jobs before that. In terms of the attacker role, the Maging is just such a strong class. Now there probably will be very limited uses for the Black Mage, even when the Maging comes out, at least initially, but it's not looking good once Maging drops. So that's pretty much game over for Black Mage until Black Mage gets Hall of Fame, and then Black Mage Hall of Fame is like pretty freaking sick as well. Let's see. So this is my dancer. I have all of the auto abilities unlocked pretty much. Yeah, I'm trying to work on my eighth panel. Like I said, this is it right here. I mean, I have like one panel left. Power Drive Earth. So we'll have Power Drive Earth eventually, +2, which is good, because that works really good in conjunction with the heal drives. You can drive like one orb, get a quick heal, and still get 3 orb credit on your drives. He's got haste and drain with snipe. That's pretty darn useless. Clutch haste pretty good though. Um, those HP up and break power and all that. That's for my cards. Enhance water +20%. Enhance wind +30%. Resist water +20%. Resist wind 30%. Life life draw. That's probably off of a card. Element starter. Improve criticals. Enhanced heal drive. That's off the weapon. Ultimate charger is also off the weapon. Avert bile. And as you can see the rest right here. So yeah, that's pretty much. Let me show you the weapon as well. This weapon is actually pretty sick. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I'm using the assassin weapon on the dancer because I feel like the assassin weapon will be very very sick. Now, the dancer weapon, that's the dancer weapon right there. Um, it has great critical. Hey, what's up, Jace? How's it going? I want Black Mage Hall of Fame, but that will be forever from now. Yeah, yeah, Black Mage Hall of Fame's not gonna be out for a while, guys. So anyways, that's the dancer weapon. The attuned chain is actually looking very nice. The problem with it is the problem with that dancer weapon is that it has such low magic that I don't know if the attuned chain will actually make up for it. Farming gardens like everybody else. Okay, so be careful. Like single player is such a trap. Um, and let me explain why. Okay, you want to be a multiplayer basically as much as you possibly can, and the reason I say that is because once your ability to be able to do the multiplayer fights in succession, like be able to host like 2 fights, is so clutch. The harder the fights get, the more expensive they get, the more stamina requirement they have, and the more that you're gonna need like that stamina, right? So you want to get your level up as far as humanly possible. So for that, you want to be a multiplayer absolutely as much as you possibly can. The single player, the scaling when you go up to like chapter 3 2, chapter 4 1, some of the later exploration areas, like you will level up so fast. It's not even funny. Like I've played the Japanese server maybe like not even a tenth of the time that I have my global account, and I've already surpassed my global account single player stamina thing because um, because of the fact that the scaling at higher levels and in the Jaboten area is so high that you'll gain experience like hella fast. And as a result, like you want to save those levels for later, so that way when you're trying to clear these areas, um, you'll get like basically free elixirs. Okay, and that's my line of thinking in that. I want to inflate my multiplayer stamina as high as possible for those high stam fights, and I want to like keep my single player rating deflated so that way when I go to clear important content, I get free elixirs basically. Just to recap everything I just said. Here's my assassin, guys. My assassin is complete. Assassin is pretty awesome. Did a ton more if you have the main target skills. Yeah, I'm going to have to play around with the assassin weapon. I'll probably make a video about it. It seems like it has a lot of potential to be sick, but like the assassin weapon, like one of the main reasons why Dancer is so good is because of the ultimate. So I feel like the assassin with the ultimate charge is going to be extremely nice for assassin. Um, so we have power drive +4. That's new. It used to be +2. So when you're driving water and fire as an assassin, you're going to be extremely efficient. You got clutch snipe added on with the haste and the boost that was already there. Brake power, that's off a card. Enhanced wind is off a card. Enhanced earth is also off a card. Resist water 45%. Some of that resist wind is off a card. Same thing with the earth. The resist water 45% is going to allow assassin to be pretty good for the next tower. The only issue I have with assassin for the next tower is, like, according to the rules, like if you break the boss a lot, his damage is going to go up by a lot. So I'm kind of worried about that. But with the resist water 45% and like maybe a water poo poo, you might be able to get around a lot of that. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to have to play around with it in tower and see if it's good. But anyways, the enhanced heal drive and ultimate charger off the win. Enhanced heal drive is going to help with survivability in single player. Won't do much for it in multiplayer. Got the improved criticals as always, and then the rest of that stuff. So yeah, I'm really pumped about my assassin. My assassin is very strong. The only thing I'm worried about right now is that the card levels are so low right now because we haven't got our 5-star cards and we haven't cleared chapter 3-2 yet. So the card levels are like, deck levels are like way low. And as a result, the hit points and stats are kind of deflated a little bit. As our deck levels increase, our stats are going to increase and the hit points are going to go up, and assassin survivability should go way up. At deck level 200, I believe if I remember correctly, assassin has like 5,500 hit points, which is respectable. I'm not going to say that's like tremendous or great, but it's definitely enough to survive, especially with wall. So anyways, let's get right into it, guys. I've kind of done the preamble and the, hey, this is this and all that stuff. So I got that out of the way. So let's just get into it, man. I'm trying really hard. I'll tell you what, I'll play my assassin for a little bit and kind of show you guys just how strong he is. I need earth seeds is basically what's going on. So I'm going to be using my black mage with my earth setup, and I'm going to be using my assassin. Yeah, I totally agree. Like I'm not sure. Again, I'm gonna have to see the fight mechanics and see just how much damage. It should be fine to climb the tower initially. But again, I'm not. I'm not sure. The 1K base break is in multiplayer. Keep that in mind. That's not standing in single player. In single player, it's like 750 ish, somewhere in there. It's still high. I mean, it's still incredibly high. Basically, right now, a boosted hunter has the same break as just a standing assassin. Like, that's ridiculous. Okay, I might have to host one. Because, matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to be two breaker set up. That's stupid. I was having problems with this earlier, finding parties on stream. I hope it's not like an issue. Uh, I hate that it's so hard to get a party. Um, I could always play with myself. If you guys, you know what? Let's see. We'll do. Do this. Do this. This way I could show you guys Dancer. Ew, what is that Dancer deck? Oh, that was a speed run deck. That's what that was. Where's my other one? I know I have a good one. Okay, here we go. So basically, over the weekend, Elysium, Team Elysium had a contest to see Uh, Team Elysium had a contest to see if who could get the highest score or the fastest run. Um, as four panel jobs, and as three supports and one defender, we almost won. We had uh, we were 3 seconds faster than a 2 minute slower than a 2 minute run, excuse me. And then the team that won was 2 seconds faster than a 2 minute run, and as a result, we ended up getting second place. Um, it was a back and forth. Like we submitted a run, then they submitted. Like we were able to at least compete. I mean, come on, man. We had three supports and a defender, man. I mean, and we still were able to compete. That's insane. I was very proud. Shout out to Taptician. Shout out to Chaos Master. Shout out to basically everybody who helped me out with that. Our defender is going to be still neglected at 3-star MVP, especially my scholar players who start begging for a defender to join. All right, so people are going to start needing defenders, guys. Now, how much remains to be seen, but they're definitely going to be needed going on into the future. I seriously doubt that they're going to continue to be ignored. I think next turn we can kill this. If I go first. Hopefully we draw some orbs here. Oh no, he commented. Ah! Not good. No bueno. I think I could still break this. I don't have a real good feel for where Assassin is in terms of break. But I'm going to try. I know I could do it if I was boosted. Yeah, look, guys, I can't stress this enough. Like, the 3-star fights, those guys hit like a truck, okay? Especially the harder ones, like Odin and the Earth boss, and some of the later bosses that came into the meta. Oh man, I just missed. I just missed. Are you kidding me? Look, guys, so that's why defenders are going to be needed, man, because they just do so much damage. Um, it's really really insane how just what they can do. Now again, your hit points are increased, so you're not really going to see like the real effects of it too soon. Like when they first drop and stuff, it's going to be tough because again the card levels are depressed. So as a result, it might be a little bit exaggerated. I don't know, man. It's going to be tough. I know that, and I know that you're going to need at least one defender, if not two supports. Like the setup is probably going to be end up being two supports, one breaker, and one attacker. But you know, you could substitute one of the supports for a defender easy enough, and it'll still work. You're definitely going to need some sort of balanced party. I guess I could have used my ultimate there. I did not realize that I had it. Holy crap. That thing really does charge fast with that weapon. That's pretty awesome. Assassin weapons should be fairly good for the future. I'm scared of Odin 3-star. I'm playing on my assassin. Not sure if I'll be able to survive one poo-poo and a defender a must. Oh, definitely. You're definitely going to need a defensive poo-poo as an assassin almost always. At least until a little bit later. Once the defensive support cards come out that are actually good, okay, not this trash that we have right now, um, then you're going to see a little bit of a shift towards easier fights. Like, the fights will be much easier. Having wall, regen, and barrier on one card is so strong. Like, you guys didn't like see, but man, I'm telling you, it is a ridiculously good card, and you'll definitely know when it comes out. All right, so that wasn't a real good showcase in terms of damage, I don't think. So um I'm just gonna make an open party, and I'll play as my black mage. Um, see, healer, breaker, free. That looks good. People like one thing that I've noticed. If you how long do you estimate we will get Knights of the Round and Global? If you were to guess. Um, all right, so Knights of the Round is a Final Fantasy VII card. So as soon as the Final Fantasy VII cards come out, we'll get it. The Final Fantasy VII card should be, at the very latest, should be by February. Like, that's kind of my projections for the Final Fantasy VII cards. Like, that's the absolute latest I think we'll get them. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. If you guys are chatting a lot, I was watching somebody else's stream on YouTube the other day. Unfortunately, like if the chat gets real busy, I only see like a certain percentage of those, and I'll try and answer your questions as I get them. I understand that YouTube's not that great. I wish that there was another way that I could do this. I could probably like go on my computer upstairs and like just watch chat up there. Um, as a matter of fact, I may do that just to be able to interact with you guys a little bit more. The only problem I have with that is my play might suffer a little bit more than it already has by streaming and stuff. Been getting better with it, but I still do make mistakes while streaming, and I don't. Earth Force is such a strong card. For well, any of the Force cards, they're all strong cards, especially now that you're drawing 16 orbs. Um, if you get it first turn, it really helps propel you for the rest of the fight. If somebody in the chat could help him out with his question, I'd really appreciate it. Just give your best advice that you think that you could give. Um, if for whatever reason you can't get a hold of me, um, in the chat, let's see. What do you recommend starting 2-star fights for a new player? 3-star dancer, max barrier, max. Oh, for dancer, the recommended dancer setup, I already gave that out in my 3-star review video that I did not too long, just a little bit ago. Um, the dancer setup I suggested was Curse with Fat Choco, Haste, and Moogle. That was pretty much the recommended um, setup that I had for a support for the 3-star fights. And the reason I say that is like Curse and Barrier are going to reduce damage by a lot, and it's going to help like those squishy, those really high-powered squishy classes such as Assassin survive. You put Curse on the boss, you put Barrier up, and then you have like a Defender give resistances. The Assassin should be fine. And try and get Comet down. Hopefully these guys pick up on what I'm trying to do here. Unfortunately, neither one of these guys has Earth Poo Poo up, so I just kind of wasted that. Alright, awesome. Go me. Making great plays, man. Those are wonderful plays. Can't say I didn't try. I think they kind of got that backwards. Like the guy who had boost up was doing the orange bar. That doesn't make a lot of sense, but anyways. No luck getting Curse, unfortunately. Okay, so Curse is actually going to be coming out at the end of the month, guys. And that's why I say Curse is kind of a thing. Um, you should be able to get it at the end of the month. The early acquisition cards for the first month, I don't remember what it was, like Carbuncle, Curse, and Wall, and Alexander, I think. Those were the first set of early acquisition cards. They whoa, 218k, nice, and that was without a poo poo. Oh, I had faith in Berserk, that's why. Yeah, so I've already gotten 350 to 400k hits with stone. That's not a VNF shot. That's a stone shot, guys. Yeah, that is good news. So like the first couple of weeks, like the first week or two that we have 3-star out, you might kind of like be struggling um, because the curse card won't be quite released just yet. But once the Final Fantasy X event hits, there was, or I'm sorry, not September. We're in November now. Or no, yeah, we're in November now. So I'm out of stamina. I'm gonna have to try and find a party. I'm hoping that I can unlock Dancer on this stream. That would be the hope. I seriously doubt I'm gonna get this party. Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay. I'm very, very excited about all this stuff. Now, I can't stress this enough. Don't do more than 3 or 4 jobs, guys. Because the new jobs are going to come out, right? And you need to start saving skill seeds for these new jobs, okay? Um, they are like, you saw how expensive it was to level up, but just doing 2 jobs took 500,000 skill seeds of everything that I had, and I still have to farm skill seeds to get my 3rd job done, and that's just panels 5 through 8. Okay, so when you do a job from 1 to 8, it's going to require a massive amount of skill seeds, and as a result, you're going to want to save up as much as possible. Here's the thing about Ace Striker, like, unfortunately right now, I do not have the seeds, or not the seeds, I'm sorry. I have the seeds, but I don't have the crystals to be able to unlock Ace Striker. It's going to take me some time to do some farming in single player, and I'm going to have to do some prep work for it. Um, I guess I could go ahead and try and ultra whale it, but I really don't like doing that because my money situation this month is very, very tight, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do any whaling. Um, so like, if I do get the Ace Striker job, it's not going to be 8 paneled right away. Um, but I mean, I do have plans to show them off on the stream, and try and do some sort of video with him, just to show you guys. I like, honestly though, I'm not too excited about Titus. Like, I'm just not. Like, he literally is Dark Knight carbon copied with slightly better auto abilities, and that's it. And like, if you are into Dark Knight and you like Dark Knight stats and all that, and you think Dark Knight does fairly well, then by all means go ahead. But I'm gonna tell you, like, those elemental bonuses, like, they add a decent amount of damage, but they're not like, they're not crazy. They're not to the point where it's gonna make up for some of the weak auto abilities. Like, man, I it's really hard to explain. Okay, like, he has such weak magic that the elemental bonuses are not going to add enough to make up for the gap between Titus and Mage. Like Black Mage right now is just so dumb. Like he is just ridiculous. I just don't see anybody being in the same league as Black Mage right now. Like there's a good strategy. I would say they share a lot of elements. And having Ranger class cards ready for Rogue would be a good idea. Okay. Not really sure what these guys are trying to do, but that's all right. Yeah, he is really kind of meh. Like he's just he's good enough to get, but like just barely, you know? Like it's such a trap job. It's like, hey guys, here's Titus. Like here's a legendary job. We're gonna dangle him in front of you and see if you guys take the bait. You know? And for the amount of crystal investment that he is, like if you think about like all of the stuff that you have to farm for Titus and all of the things that you have to do for him, and then like stack him up against the other legend jobs when they come into the meta, it's just not even really close. I mean, like Cloud would be like a better investment than Titus, and even Cloud is still it's like Cloud is like 60-40, I would say. Like 60% summonable, 40% like eh. And then like I'd put Titus like right at 50-50. Whereas like Zidane, for example, is like a must have. Like you gotta have Zidane. Like Zidane is like so dumb. Zidane is one of the dumbest legends in the game. Like he's ridiculous. Same thing with Lightning. You could make that argument for, you know, a lot of the legendary jobs. Um, so I mean, when you look at the impact of Titus into the meta versus the other legendary jobs into the meta when they come, it's just not even close. And as a result, like I just feel that Titus is gonna be like marginal. There's probably gonna be a ton of people playing him anyways, and it's not gonna be because he's good. It's gonna be because he's flavor of the month. Oh yeah. Oh, trust me. I am gonna whale the shit out of Zidane. Like you guys have not seen a whale until you see me whale for Zidane. Like I am gonna whale the freak in hell out of Zidane. Like I probably dropped $200 or $300 just to get Zidane and get him up to us. Zidane is like Zidane is my boy. Like I Final Fantasy 9, I believe, is one of the most underrated Final Fantasies out there. I think it was such a great game. Had sauce that I've ever seen in a Final Fantasy. The story was great. Like the ending was kind of left you guessing and stuff, but the story was good, man. Lightning, I don't know, man. Like I'm not too high on Lightning. I've seen Lightning played in the Japanese server, and like he's mostly just like ultimate. That's basically what Lightning is. He's like one big walking ultimate stick. And like if you want to max out like 4 Sarahs at 5 stars and stuff and like go crazy with his ultimate, then by all means go ahead. I don't remember too much about Final Fantasy 9. It's been a long time since I played it. I remember vaguely the story behind it, and I remember that the gameplay was phenomenal. Um, but I don't remember too much else about it. Who doesn't get dupes? Oh, you guys are probably talking about how Titus is going to be acquired. Still don't know yet. I thought it was going to come out with the calendar, but it didn't. They're probably going to do a 2-part calendar, one later in the month, which kind of sucks. I really wish they would give us the details on that already and handle it, and they're still trying to finalize some things, which could be the reason why they're not releasing it. Come on, give me a support. I don't even care that this is like all free. Just give me a support. Nope. Everybody is playing attackers right now. Holy God. I mean, look, ultimately this game is personal preference, and you know what? I got to be honest with you. I've been having kind of a difficult time lately. Like I don't mind telling people what to augment and stuff because that's hard. You know, that's hard to figure out. It's really hard to take a card and look at it and judge and think critically about it. Okay, and think about the different situations where it might be useful, and then really like take a hard look at some of the more popular cards and just kind of break them down. Like my 4-wall argument, for example. I mean, I cannot get away from that. Like, I found out the other day that somebody made like a rebuttal video like 2 weeks ago or whatever about it. Like, I did my 4-wall argument well over a month ago now. It's been well over a month ago, and then like just 2 weeks ago, somebody decides to make a video about it, and then it kind of like raised some more questions about it. But that's what I'm saying though. Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like think critically about the card. Like being able to think critically about the cards is a little bit harder than being able to think critically about what you want to do with your jobs and stuff. Like you guys should already know about your jobs. And that's kind of why I've been frustrated with this whole thing leading up to panel 8. A lot of people have been all over the forums like, what do I level? What do I level? What do I level? Well, if you don't know that, then you're not doing enough research into the game and you're not trying to understand the game. You're just trying to get somebody to force feed you to play how you want to play. I don't do that, guys. Do what you can to like kind of branch out and make your own road and do some testing on your own. Do like I do and like go into Madness Unchained with some whack ass setup and just try it out, man. Um, but if you can find something that's similar difficulty level comparatively, like something that's pretty challenging, something that's pretty hard, and something that you think you could test setups with, then go for it. You think 4-star free is enough for the next tower? Yeah, I think the Sicarius cards are going to be great for the next tower. I really do. Like, if they're able to go to 4 stars, they will be very, very good for the next tower. They're basically like mini VNFs for all elements, is what they are. Like and that's another reason why again with the 4-wall thing. I'm sorry I'm beating this thing to death, but that's one of the main reasons why I said 4-wall was a bad augment, was because the Sicarius cards are going to be coming into the meta at 4 stars very soon, and as soon as they do, man, I mean that's pretty much the end of 4-wall, because the 4-orb cost for 4-wall is just ridiculous. Yeah, I understand it's good to have second opinions, and I get that. And I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't go out and try and get second opinions, but at the same time, like when every other thread on the forums is what job should I level, like you got to understand for like players like players trying to find threads that they want to read and stuff, that can get really frustrating. They should be 3-star after hit. Yeah, they should be 3-star very soon. I'm not exactly sure when. We'll see. I think I missed some. I might have missed somebody's comments and stuff. The warrior card AoE of Freet. Um. Taking a Freet. Oh, taking a Freet 4-star into the tower. That's a dicey proposition. I don't know, man. If you're talking about the AoE card, the fights are single target, so that might not be a good idea. But if you don't have any other better options, then I guess it could be a thing. We don't have faith. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright, so we got faith, poo-poo, weakness. See what we can do in terms of damage. This should be fun. Give me a critical. Nope. That was 178. Not bad. Oh, Sicarius. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought you were talking about, was the sick cards. Because that makes much more sense. Yeah, I couldn't figure out why you'd want to take an AoE into a single target fight. That doesn't make any sense. That's... I don't want to say... I mean, I don't want to say it's, like, horrible. But it's definitely inefficient. It's no problem, though, Nick. Don't worry. You need another 14. The only problem I'm running into is that these with force and haste. Yeah, main target AoE with force, haste, and Neko could be a thing. Maybe, possibly. I've seen a video of a tower fight with a red mage using target AoE spell. But the problem is that requires you to augment the main target AoE, which is an investment. I mean, you really got to be sure that that's an investment you want to make. Because I mean, just for me personally, like right now, I don't feel like those are worth investing in at the moment. Now, once 5-star cards become available here, you know, within the next month or two, then, you know, those things could be considered an investment worthwhile. I think this next tower you very well could see a nuker setup working. I would say a wind setup with a black mage could possibly go far in the tower. Even though like black mage doesn't have access to fire, the wind setup should be good enough. About single player. Oh, I do want to show you guys like something I did on my black mage earlier. I managed to get like I went into the fire area and I did that little fire composition or whatever. And I managed to get like an insane score without even really trying that hard. Like I made so many mistakes. It wasn't even funny. It will come around later for single player later. Position is this main target force cards are good at 5 stars, but until then, um, they they're kind of like a long-term investment, you know. So that's kind of always been my position. I never said they were bad cards. I just said that for right now, they're not worth it. because they're definitely usable because they use them on the Japanese server quite a bit. At least until recently. I think recently they might have moved away from them because there's just better, efficient, more efficient options, but they still lasted quite a while. Did you find in the meta right now could still do very well there? Or if you like depressed your card levels to lower your stats a little bit, that might work as well. But as far as like farming seeds and stuff, man, in single player, it's really tough right now because once the third exploration area comes out, though, there's some really good places to go in the third exploration area to farm seeds. So I think once that comes out, and once you guys get it cleared towards the end of the map, like as you get towards the end, there's some levels in there that have boss fights and things that are very very good for farming seeds, especially with AOE's and stuff. So yeah, definitely give those a look. Oh, I should have just drove. Um, I'm gonna have to I have to clear the exploration map here. I guess what I could do is I could go on the Japanese server and kind of look at the stamina and then examine some of the fights and try and find some of the better fights to do until I clear it on the global server. Um, 2 more hours, then we can tell. I don't think if I read that right, I don't believe that the expo area is coming out today. Um, I think it's I think it's coming out tomorrow at 11 p.m. That's what I understood. Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern time. Like, unless I could be mistaken because I definitely have been wrong before. What is going on with their jumping turns like crazy? It's not even funny. And like, I'm using comment all at the wrong times. Ugh. About to just say screw it and nuke through this. Yeah, I was almost positive that it was tomorrow at 1 p.m. Come on, break. Thank you. Or 11 p.m. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. Ah, damn it, dude. Holy crap, this is like horrible. What is going on? Oh my god, I'm playing so bad right now. This is not even funny. It's like, why did his bar just regen? Yeah, Vanilla Fang no break thing could possibly be a thing, especially for the Earth. Like, the way I understand it, there's going to be an Earth boss and a Water boss. Um, so, it could possibly be a thing. I didn't see all of that. Something about 50% HP and it resetting. What's that about? I don't know. So I guess you have to. So I've partied with a couple of samurais at 8 panels, and they're all using. Most of them are using garbage setups, and that's why they're not doing so hot. But when you could stack them up against all the other damage dealers out there, um, I don't know, man. I don't want to say they suck, okay, but they're not doing good. I don't think people are building them out properly, and that's like people are not. There was such a negative perception about samurai, okay, that you first of all the samurai pool was extremely deflated because of that, and as a result, the amount of good samurai players out there are like so few and far between. Like good, for example, good black mages are pretty much a dime a dozen. Like you can find good black mages because everybody plays black mage, everybody plays mage, but finding like a good samurai because of the negative persona around samurai is very very hard. Now, do I plan on doing stuff with samurai at this point? Probably not because um, can't give you like a very good opinion or show you um, what exactly a good samurai is. I if I feel miserable for telling people that, like I really like I wish that I had enough money to where I could just like go whale silver openers and like 8 panel all of my jobs and like get everything maxed out like tonight and then like showcase everything for you guys. Yeah, a lot of them don't have jack shot. A lot of them don't have the proper weapons equipped. Um, I mean, I see so many people using just the stock weapon for samurai, and the stock weapon for samurai is dog shit. For multiplayer, anyways. For single player, it's pretty good, but for multiplayer, it's complete dog shit. You're an attacker role, and your weapon has zero magic on it. I mean, it's so bad, and so as a result, I think that you definitely have to have another class leveled up to help your samurai. Um, so you know, I don't I don't think that people are willing to make that investment, and as a result, you're just not seeing a lot of samurais right now. But there's nothing wrong with samurai. I think samurai is a great job. I really do. I really like samurai. Do I like it enough to level it up compared to other classes that I have? No. But that's mainly because my warrior cards are complete crap. Like I started the game focusing on ranger cards, focusing on mage cards, and ever since then I've been like trying to play catch up with my warrior cards, and I still haven't been able to do it. There's just not enough resources for me to really like. I'd have to basically say screw everything up until that point and just focus all on samurai, and like I'd have to it'd require such a huge resource sink that it's just not worth it for me. But if you had, all the warrior cards that you needed leveled up and stuff, and you got that taken care of, um, then yeah, samurai could be good. Especially once like it gets its good setup like Titan and Gigante with like a single target card, and then like haste or something like that would probably be a good setup for samurai. Um, I really hate this. Come on, man, give me this slot. The job batch I'm most looking forward to is definitely the Magin batch. Like it's gonna be Magin Rogue and Highwind, which are all insane jobs. They're all really really good jobs. So that batch right there, like that's like the batch that you're gonna want to summon for. Because you can't go wrong. Like whatever you pull is a good job, you know? Yeah, like again, if you take the time to learn how to play samurai properly and you understand the weaknesses of samurai and then try to turn them into strengths. And also understand that the break damage bonus for samurai does a lot for it in terms of multiplayer and stuff, then you can tweak samurai to be very, very successful and very, very good. Um, so people who say it's a bad class are just like lazy as fuck, basically, and don't understand that it actually is a good class that just needs a lot of tweaking. Okay. I missed that last question. I don't know if it's actually Magin Rogue or Berserker. Magin Rogue Berserker. I was under the assumption that it was Magin Rogue Highwind, but if it is Magin Rogue Berserker, then it's still worth it because Magin and Rogue are insane. Berserker is not. Berserker sucks. Don't worry about Berserker. But Magin and Rogue are both really good jobs, so it'd still be worth. Because Highwind does crazy things in this game for warriors. Dark Emperor weapon is good for Sam. I don't know. I think I don't remember what it was. I think it's Ultimate Charger, and then it has like high attack and break with no magic, and then so it's the Ultimate Charger weapon. Uh, that could be good for certain classes. Um, Let me lock in before these guys do. Like I could see well, I don't know, man. I could see Titus getting a lot of use out of the samurai weapon. Yeah, the no magic on the weapon though, that really hurts, man. It really, really hurts, especially for multiplayer. Like in single player, it's not a big deal. You can get around that, um, especially because of the damage on the normal attacks and stuff that you're gonna get because of that weapon and the ultimate charger. I mean, Titus with ultimate charger is gonna be ridiculous. But again, if you're using Titus, then chances are you're gonna be using Brotherhood anyways because it's just a much better weapon. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. It's Magin Rogue Berserker. Okay, so I was misinformed about that. I apologize. I didn't mean to put out bad information there, but either way, that's still a good batch. So before then, like that batch is comes after the monk batch, so it's pretty far. Yeah, monk gets dropped at 3-2. I know that, and then 4-1 introduces the dark classes. I want to say, or maybe it's 4-2. Can he break? We'll go with yes. I mean, what do I got to lose here? Go, Red Mage, go. Go, Apprentice Mage, go. Oh, you SOB. I felt lucky and just pulled a hunter. Dancer last week. Progression going forward. Like, that's tough, man. Both of those are fairly solid jobs. I'd say probably Dancer first, and then worry about your hunter. Your hunter is like a second option for multiplayer. Like if you're having a hard time finding a party as a support, or you just like don't want to play support, then you can go play breaker, and like that'll be a good backup option. Hunter also kind of covers an element that Dancer doesn't have. Like Hunter covers fire, and Dancer is not very strong with fire. I'm not even sure if Dancer actually has fire. I think they're water, wind, earth, right? Um, so yeah, the fire bone, they complement each other fairly well. Plus, since they use the same cards and the cards are interchangeable, it's going to be a lot easier on you going on into the long run. So, oh yeah, cool. I leveled up. Awesome. Um, so as a result, you should be. Yeah, Dancer doesn't have fire. Yeah, okay. So yeah, exactly. So Hunter will cover the element that you don't have very well. Because Hunter's going to actually compete fairly well for the next tower. I feel like it's got fairly good survivability with the break and then the damage coming off of the elemental bonuses and stuff. It should be pretty good. Like, okay, I'm really biased right now. I am like so high on Black Mage, and it might be unjustified. Like, we'll see. But right now I'm like really, really high on Black Mage. Um, it's probably like I'm extremely happy because I chose right. I feel like. Um, I'll tell you what, man. Let's do a stream group. How many people we got in the stream right now? We got 11 people. Should be enough people here to get on multiplayer, who can get on multiplayer and stuff. So I'll put together a stream group. You guys want to fill in the slots? Come on in. I should probably turn the levels off. Just in case you guys can't find it. Hold on. Let me redo this. I don't want to like restrict anybody from coming in. I have a question for you guys. Is there anybody out there who's higher than level 41 right now in multiplayer? Because I still haven't been able to find anybody, and I'm just curious. It's my curiosity. Maybe a little bit of an e-ping contest, possibly. Maybe a little ego going on. Level 19, huh? Huh. All right. The only request that I have if you party with me as a support is that you bring faith. That is the only request that I have. If you don't have faith, then get the fuck out, because I don't want to party with you. That looks like he's going as a damage setup, which I don't have a problem with. That's fine. 34. That's pretty high. He's been doing a lot of multiplayer. Awesome. Cool, bro. I like your card choices, man. Get on my level, nerds. Oh boy. You can't even host a 3-star fight, man. That's not cool. Do some more multiplayer, dude. You're probably pretty new to the game. I get it, man. If you're a new player, then I totally understand. Yeah. I'm excited, man. Hopefully you guys have fun in here. Well, I shouldn't talk junk to new players, man. Yeah, 1-star fights are a lot of fun. They're good to get your feet wet and stuff in multiplayer. And you can still get some decent seed bonuses off of them, so there's still a fair place to farm. Especially earlier on. What's up, Donnie? Chaos Master. I finally figured out who you are. You better watch out, man. You're in trouble. I'll get you up on Discord later. Boop doo boo boo. Alright, so we got good buffs going on. Got haste up. Got faith up. Got orbs up. Everybody should have orbs now that I did those 3 auto attacks into a broken enemy. I'll go first, if you don't mind, please. Alright, cool. Should be able to break that because I just put Comet up. Yeah, 100k damage, that's right. I don't need V&F. All I need is Goblin King. Give me stone. I'm killing people with stone. Forget those fancy spells. Shit, man, this is gonna hurt. I feel sorry for Odin right now. No buffs going out. Okay. Oh, crap. Since tomorrow's Mobius Day, I've augmented blah, blah, blah. I missed half of that. I apologize. No, don't kill him before I can. Ah! Oh, well. Good job, guys. Smooth as butter. I've augmented barrier, cure, and faith fire to 3 stars. I should be able to max them tomorrow and start 2-star bosses. Good job, man. You're doing some work. That's awesome, dude. I need 10 more multiplayer fights and I can get my dancer to 8 stars. Oh, happy day. But I wanted to get Comet up so that you had an easier time doing it. That's the only reason why I went ahead of you, man. If you feel like you can break, then just let me know, and I'll go last. We can do that this run. There's a party number. It's 825-3918 for those of you who want to join from the last party. That was pretty good, though. We got all kinds of buffs going, man. Haste was up first. Had all kinds of stuff, man. Only need 3 for it. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll go for a turn 3 kill then. Turn 1 and 2 kill the Guardian. Turn 3 kill the boss. Sounds good to me. As long as I know what we're doing, then I can plan for it. Hopefully I get a good start, because if I get Earth Force up on the first turn, then it's game over. If I don't, then might have some issues. The break on the Guardian. Oh wait, okay, yeah, that'll work. Don't worry about it, mister. Just drive. Be broken. So we'll get 3 off of that one auto attack. That'll be good. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Do you guys want to hold off on killing? No, we can't. Okay, never mind. Bad idea. I mean, I could like force it. Hold on. Let me get an auto attack in here too. All right, I'm gonna try and force it then. No. Okay. It's okay. All right. All right, you guys break orange and I'll get the kill. Hopefully somebody has like berserk or something. That'd be sexy. I'll go last. 2, 3, 4. All right. Should be a kill. We'll see. All right. Get the orange bar. Got haste. Oh. Bam. 267. I don't need VNF. Who needs VNF? It has so many bonuses during break and the weakness bonuses that it gets on top of Comet. There's just so many multipliers going on that it really does a tremendous amount of damage. Yep, 260, man. But that was like with D barrier and berserk up, I think. All right, I got 2 more runs, guys. Oh wait, whoops, I'm in the wrong section again. All right, so I got some chores to do here in just a little bit around the house. So I'm gonna do these 2 runs, and then I'm probably gonna call it a stream. I've done a lot of work in terms of multiplayer and stuff today. Showed you guys like basically a couple of the different classes. I will. I'll try to do. I'll try to do like a dancer video. I'll probably do like just a couple of videos, like just showcasing the jobs in general. If you guys feel like you want to watch them, you can. I mean, if you don't, you've already seen them, so it's not like it's going to be a big deal if you miss them. But just for everybody else, I'll probably do a couple of videos talking about the different jobs and things. Ah! All right, dude. Take it easy. Thanks for supporting my stream. Appreciate it. That's it. I mean, we don't have buffs, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go. Let's do the damn thing. Trickster. What support spells do you plan on using on your dancer? Your support setup that you have is actually very good, man. Haste Fat Choco with Moogle. I mean, that's basically all you need. The only thing I would suggest is getting the curse card at the end of the month. You don't have to force. I mean, there's like a heavier setup that you could do, but you probably don't have access to all of that stuff. Yeah, sorry you guys got cut out, man. I know that these guys just kind of jumped in, but it's all right. Everybody can have some fun. That assassin is like extremely stupid. Holy crap. You know, first turn guardian kills are a thing, apparently. Okay, again, like I need to say this about Neko and Curse. Like Neko and Curse are great cards, okay, and they're definitely cards you should have, okay. But in terms of shoot, I forgot to do 2 autos. Oh my god. Anyways, in terms of augmentation, okay, strictly talking about augmentation, Necromata and Curse are not worthwhile because they're kind of they fill a niche role in the meta, and they're basically filler cards until we get better cards in like a couple months. So they're basically in the same category as Four Wall. They're like short term flavor of the month cards that do very well, but you absolutely do not need them to do well in the tower. I've seen people with 3-star Necromata get top 500 in the last tower. Like the 12 deck levels or whatever you're missing is not that big of a deal. You can kind of make up for that in other cards in other areas. Okay. Hold on. Shoot. Get my turn locked in. Stop talking for just a second. I mean, if you get them. Oh, yeah. I mean, definitely if you get them. Holy crap. Who the hell killed that? Oh, that was the. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Thief went ham. Thief hits hard on Earth with Earth spells. In case you guys didn't know that, Thief gets plus 150% to Earth. So, they're going to be very, very effective for fighting against wind bosses, which Odin is. Alright, I got one more, guys. And then I'm going to call it a stream. You guys got any more questions? Hit me up. Oh, hello. Come on now. There's the number, 375-37916. Jump in, first come, first serve. I may or may not be playing to the best of my ability. Awesome. What's up, Court? That haste looks sexy on you. Oh, by the way, I did get haste this past couple of days. I pulled it in the free summon. I got lucky as hell. So now I have 4-star haste. Woohoo! I gotta get the ability levels on it worked on. I still don't have that yet. Nice! Alright. Berserk, Moogle, Curse, good stuff. Here we go. Let's do the damn thing. Ah, I see. Okay. Oh, you wanna show off your assassin, huh? Don't blame you. I do not blame you in the least. Assassin is hella fun, man. That's actually a fair like haste is semi bringable on a breaker. The problem I have with like bringing haste and Artemis is like the hard orb should break, and then we'll kill it next turn and we'll break. We'll kill next turn and we'll break next turn. How about that? You guys like that idea? I like that idea. So basically what I'm going to do is I'll cast 2 stones. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So I'll cast 2 stones. First one should kill the Guardian, and then the next one should break the orange bar. And then we'll go for the kill on the 3rd turn. You want to go first. Okay. I probably should have put an auto attack in there. God, son of a biscuit eater. Court kind of did a wacky turn. Okay, so there goes that idea. That's not gonna work. Well, it might. I don't know. We'll see. Nope. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay. Not a big deal. I'll put comment up if you can, okay. Alright, I got comment up. That should be a break. One of you guys has boost. Even though it should break through the orange bar. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Give me earth orbs. There we go. There we go. Nasty's got buffs, and I got a kill. All right. Boom. Headshot. 200k. No crit. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. All right. So So that was fun, guys. I appreciate you guys supporting me and coming out and watching my stream. Thank you for all your continued support. It definitely does get hard to do this sometimes with all the trolls out there. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing and try my best to ignore those guys. And you guys keep. I'll try and do another stream within for the first exploration area tomorrow. Should be whenever it opens up. Probably around 11 p.m. Eastern time. So be on the lookout for that. I wanted a split break with you the best. I appreciate it. So yeah, be on the lookout for the stream at 11 p.m. Eastern tomorrow when the first expo comes out. I'll be streaming then, and then I'll try and do a couple of videos before then, just showcasing some of this stuff. Y'all take it easy. Have a good night. I appreciate you coming out, and I'll see you next time.